Welcome back to the Brawl Stars subreddit. Today we have a lot of things to discuss. We have some memes and we have some skins to look at. Also, if you're watching on a phone right now, I challenge you to turn your phone around upside down and find out how to subscribe without even looking. Anyone ever notice this? Hypercharge? Sans. Why does he look like this at tier 1, bro? He looks so stupid. It's just a visual glitch when you go into your hypercharge. Pretty funny. But bro, look at how cool the shots on this skin looks. It makes me want to buy it right now. Actually, I do have it. It's in the Brawl Pass. I'm stupid. What's the point of having the crown? I just get last pick. The reasons are right here according to Championship OK 6899. The crown is used in several ways. 1, it indicates the party leader if you're in duo or trio queue. 2, highest elo player on the team. I did not know that one. Or 3, 5th or 6th pick. I'm wondering why the leader is the person on the team that drafts last. Yeah, that is weird. You get a better pick as you draft a character that counters your opponents. That's why it's saved for the highest elo player. Oh, that's actually interesting. I didn't know it was that in-depth. So does the highest elo player always have the crown? Let me know. Okay, I'm not gonna read all this, but I want to talk about the topic here. Might be unpopular opinion, but Supercell should slow down with releasing new brawlers. So I understand that like at a certain point, it's gonna be way too hard for new players to unlock every brawler. It's just gonna take so long. Plus then you have to max all of them out. So with each brawler they release, they up the cap of the game essentially. They've been releasing like 2, sometimes even 3 an update, and I think that after we have 100 brawlers in this game, they should lower it down to 1 per update. Speaking of that, I just saw this post that says guys help, I'm free to play, and they have a line of legendary brawlers. This part of the road will take forever, and the problem is that they keep releasing new legendaries that are really hard for free to play players to get, and then they get stuck like this for a really long time. Oh, this isn't even counting Kenji yet. That sucks. Considering his super is random, what would Chester's hypercharge be? I think they should just add a special effect to each of the supers, whichever one you get. That might be a bit of extra work, but at least like once they have it done, then Chester will be a completed brawler. That's probably why they're not making his until last, because it takes way longer. It's essentially making 5 hypercharges. Same for a lot of other brawlers who have like 2 different supers. Most of them do not have one yet. This should be a permanent feature, and I believe this is getting the ranked skin in your shop for free if you missed all of the ranked star drops once you reach a legendary in rank. They did that this season. I'm not sure if they plan on doing it again or if this was like a one-time thing, but people seem pretty happy with it, and I personally believe that this should have been a feature from the very beginning, because it is really unfair that you can play the same amount as somebody else but not get the thing that everybody else got just because you got unlucky. You're getting punished for no reason. Brawl Stars is unplayable. Kenji's sword has a weird bend. Guys, this post is tagged with discussion, so I don't know if it's trying to be funny or serious or goofy, but Kenji's holding a katana, isn't he? So it should have a bend. The most unhealthy gadget in the game goes to Satchel Charge. Is anybody else surprised that this gadget is still in the game in its current state? I know that removing it would make Dynamite a significantly worse brawler, but this is also one of those gadgets where if you do remove it or you nerf it to the ground, you can buff him in other ways. Some gadgets like these and star powers like these that are super broken are chokeholds on brawlers, and they need to be changed so then the brawler itself doesn't have to rely on that one ability, and you can actually make the rest of the brawler well balanced and well rounded to make them overall more fun. But I'd say a lot of people just pick Dynamite because of this gadget. Maybe I'm alone on that, but I do think that external abilities that you have to purchase later shouldn't hard carry a brawler in this game. If they started with the ability, then that's fine, but you have to buy it. Can this feature get removed? Why do we have to wait to get them with bling? It is so pointless and just annoying. It's for money. That's the only reason. It literally adds nothing to the game, and it's just a frustrating feature. Yeah, no, it's just to make people buy it with gems so then they can get it before everybody else. It's the same reason why we have early access offers. They're very anti-player features that generally wouldn't be in most games that are not on mobile, but it is what it is. Is it legendary worthy? As a huge fan of Draco, I want this skin. However, do you think it deserves to be a legendary or a mythic? The voice lines does carry this skin a lot though. I do agree, the voice lines are really good, and in the menu, it looks insane. This is one of my favorite skins in the menu and like in the end screen or whatever, but in game, it kind of just looks like a recolor. I haven't paid enough attention to the attacks and everything like that, but just looking top down at the skin, it looks like a silver-y red Draco. It doesn't look too special because you can't really see all of the special stuff because it's being covered by these base colors brawlers on top, which is pretty unfortunate, and that's why a lot of people probably think that it's not that good. That kind of sucks. I wish it looked a little bit better in game. Who is next to get the tank treatment inside of Brawl Star? Frank got low HP equals faster attacks, which was extremely broken. Frank was a bad brawler before that, then he became an S tier brawler. Now I think he's like still A or S tier because people adapted to it. He hardly even got nerfed. And then Daryl went from F tier with only having one super. The only change that I remember is that they gave him another super and then he became S tier, and he's still all the way up there. That one change was very broken, so they basically did a really broken change for both brawlers. Ash, I don't think needs anything besides a hypercharge. He already has his rage mechanic, which is a good mechanic. He just needs the hypercharge in order to keep up with everybody else. Hank, on the other hand, rework him, bro. He's never gonna be balanced. I could say this time and time again. That's all I have to say about Hank. All right, now we have funny, goofy Brawl Star meme. Skin concept, carbon dioxide Shelly. Like, I don't even get where this is coming from, bro. Was I the bad random? I held about 70% uptime on the hot zone and got lots of kills stolen. I don't know if you could say stolen, bro. Stats say a lot to people who play this game. Maybe you weren't doing as good as you thought, or maybe you made some kind of misplay in the middle of the match. Your teammates combined also doubled your damage, so maybe you weren't hitting enough shots. I don't know. They could just be toxic for no reason. Is he playing Kid Simulator? He's also playing with reverse controls because the attack should be on the right side. Or he just really sucks at Brawl Stars and he doesn't know what he's doing. Or he's playing Cookie Clicker. Supercell threw some brawlers into a blender and now he's called Kenji. See, I know this one is a meme. It is kind of goofy, but I feel like you can't even say that about a lot of these recent brawlers. There are a couple that you could totally say that about though, and this was the state of the game where the game was like really dying. The numbers were going way down. At that time, they released brawlers like Bonnie and Edgar and all those guys, and they're literally just other brawlers made slightly differently. Who has more health? Big, buff, sexy Russian security guard or stinky rat? And a little girl Nita has 8,000 HP. Yeah, Grom needs to oil up. Okay, I'm out of here. What if we had an ATM that gave us Krusty Cash every 12 hours? We are money laundering inside of Brawl Stars because how are you going to take money out of the ATM without actually losing money? Kids game, huh? Yeah, nah, the names in this game are just insane. Don't ignore the bro. No, no way. This player card is actually ridiculous. Some Brawl Stars players, legendary skins look the coolest. Other Brawl Stars players, epic skins look cool and actually look like the brawler. Meanwhile, Chinese Brawl Star, Stu, the god of destruction, taking up your entire screen with his massive hands that don't actually do anything. Why give these hands to Edgar when you could just give them to Stu, who doesn't utilize them at all? I think these Chinese skins could look a little better if they didn't make them this massive, because they made some that are incredible because they actually fit the brawler more. Like, I would take the skins on the left over the one on the right just because of how huge it is. Especially in game, it takes up a huge chunk of your screen. I couldn't imagine having like 10 of them in one match. All right, the final section of the video. We only have one post about skins that I was able to find today. I did a lot of scrolling. This is from art_Faye. We have Corn Doug. Reminds me of Fang for, you know, one specific reason. Cow Buzz. This one is really good. My girlfriend would have loved this one. That's actually really well made. Buzz already has so many good skins though. It kind of sucks because like they keep giving him good ones, but like you have to choose then. Golf Gray. Okay, that's kind of funny. It's not a crazy one, but I would use this, bro. Ruff's Anubis. That is a good concept. I'm surprised nobody has really made this yet, from what I've seen at least. It looks a little weird, but I think it's just because they're trying to make it look like Ruff's. I don't know. It's giving me like Uncanny Valley for some reason. Spirit Sandy. I think that would fit with one of the bow skins too. Sheriff Meg. Nah, dude, get this one out of here. I don't need to see any Meg skins. It just looks like a baby dressing up as a cop. I don't know how or why this brawler was meant to have graduated from an academy, bro. Bro, what? Okay, they're just getting weirder and weirder. Why is people fly? I don't like this anymore. Shampoo Colt. All right, dude. Yeah, they're actually just getting weirder and weirder. Let's see what's up next. Okay, bro, why is Griff sticking his tongue out at me? Get that away from me. Okay, this one's actually really good. I like this one because it reminds me of like a Halloween costume that you would see somebody's mom wearing. So there's a couple weird ones here, but there were also a lot of good ones. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, subscribe, slap like, and I'll see you later. Have a good night.